Hello everybody and welcome back to another game in our expansion series. We're starting a new expansion today, so we got a lot to cover. Let's go ahead and get started. First things first, let's take a look at our stats from the last expansion. Here's everything from the Masterminds through the Henchman and then a lot of the heroes. If you want to take a moment to pause and take a look at it. Only 2 Masterminds that I have yet to beat so far, quite a few that I have not lost to. I've got 3 right now that are on the 0 challenge mode with a even win-loss record. Only 3 villain groups that I have not won against so far. That's Defenders, Marvel Knights, and X-Men First Class. 1 villain group that I haven't won against, and that's the Cops. And as far as heroes, we've got quite a few heroes on the villains set that I never won against or won with before I ended that particular expansion. So let's go ahead and take a look at today. We are starting the Guardians of the Galaxy expansion. So our setup today is game 33, Explosive Anger. We got the Intergalactic Kree Nega-Bomb, Thanos the Mad Titan, Infinity Gems and Maximum Carnage with Sentinel backing them up, 8 Twists, 5 Strikes, and 2 Bystanders. We've got a face-down Nega-Bomb deck of 6 Bystanders. We've got our 5 Guardians of the Galaxy, Drax, Gamora, Groot, Rocket, and Star-Lord. The Mad Titan has plans to destroy planets with Kree weaponry. He has this crazy notion that by killing millions, he will impress Lady Death. Unfortunately for Thanos, the Guardians of the Galaxy are currently on planet and plan to stop him. Alright. Let's take a look at our setup. So we will start with the Nega-Bomb. So Intergalactic Kree Nega-Bomb. I've got a face-down deck of 6 Bystanders. Whenever a twist happens, I shuffle the twist into the bystander stack of 6 here in the Nega-Bomb deck. Then I reveal a random card. If it's a bystander, I rescue it. If it's a twist, I KO it, and then I KO all heroes from the HQ, and each player gains a wound from the explosion. I lose when 16 non-gray heroes have been KO'd. Then we've got Thanos here. I just noticed that as I was describing that whole thing, my camera wasn't even showing. So real quick, just so you guys can get a visual. I won't re-explain everything since you at least heard it, but at least this way you could have a visual if you're the type that likes to pause the video and take a look at it yourself. Let's go ahead and jump back to Thanos. Thanos has a whopping 24 attack. Now, he is a little different because the way he works is that for each Infinity Gem that each player controls, he goes down -2. And there are 8 Infinity Gems in the villain deck because that's his villain group. So essentially, you can knock him down by a total of 16 if you're lucky enough to get all 8 gems on your side. That being said, that's definitely easier said than done. So his Master Strike, however, takes a non-gray hero from each player's hand and puts it into Thanos' Bound Souls pile. So the one thing I will say about Thanos ahead of time, it's not really much of a spoiler, but there is literally one tactic of his that will take a card out of the Bound Souls pile, but pretty much for 90% of the game, if something goes into that Bound Souls, you're kind of screwed. Like, it's just gone. You're not getting that guy back. Which, I mean, to be fair, makes sense. He's not going to give you back souls that he's taken. Alright, all I have left is to shuffle my hero deck here. Bravo's going to be starting today. Starting lineup, we've got Rocket, Gamora, Drax, Rocket, and Drax. All right. Okay, so Alpha, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alpha starting with 4 attack, 2 recruit. And Bravo has 5 recruit and 1 attack. Okay, let's start turn number 1. Master Strike. So he says he takes a non-gray hero and puts it in the Bound Souls. Obviously, neither side has non-gray already. Okay, so Bravo has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 total recruit. Got a couple options as to what I can do with it, but I think I'm going to go ahead and take this incoming detector, Rocket Raccoon. So this is a couple new things in this one card. Artifact. Whenever a Master Strike or villain's ambush ability is completed, you may gain a shard. So let's go ahead and go over a couple things here. So first of all, artifacts. Artifacts, when you draw an artifact, you may play it in front of you and use its effects. This means you control that artifact. At the end of your turn, when you discard all the cards you played this turn, the artifacts you control stay in. So they count as cards you control, and on the turn you play them, they count as cards you played, but any turn following, they do not count as cards you've played, only cards you have. Now, then we have shards. Shards for players. When you gain a shard, put it in front of you. You can spend that shard to get 1 attack, returning the shard to the supply. If you don't use the shard immediately, you can keep it for future turns and use it later. You can spend as many shards as you wish in a single turn. Now, just to go over this as well, we also have shards for enemies. When a villain or mastermind gains a shard, put them on the enemy from the supply. That enemy gets +1 attack for each shard it has. After you defeat an enemy, you take 1 of its shards, return the rest to the supply. When a villain escapes, the mastermind gains 1 of its shards, return the rest to the supply. So shards can also increase the attack of villains. So I'm going to go ahead and take this incoming detector. Leaves me with only 1 recruit. Oh, one more thing I didn't explain to you guys, but just for reference, I am keeping the new recruits available. I am only going to have the Maria Hill officers, though not the Hydra, Madam Hydra, because Madam Hydra is really not all that useful unless I'm going for Hydra deck. So we're just going to go ahead and use the shield officers and the new recruits. All right, so end of the turn. 3 and 3 for Bravo. Alpha's turn. We've got Demo Goblin. He captures a bystander. Unfortunately for Alpha, 4 attack is not enough to take out the Demo Goblin and only 2 recruit. So we're going to go ahead and take this Bounty Hunter. A villain gains a shard, but it's 2 recruit for only 2 cost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All 6 recruit next turn for Alpha. Bravo's turn. The Space Gem. So Space Gem has an ambush that says Space Gem gains 1 shard for each empty city space. So Space Gem is going to be here. So we have 1, 2, 3 empty city spaces. So we're going to go ahead and use this shard that says 3, make it easy. So he is at 8 attack, and if I fight him, I gain 1 of his shards. I only have 3 attack and 3 recruit. We're going to take this Interstellar Tracker, 2 recruit, and look at the top card of your deck. You may discard or put it back. If I've played another Instinct, I can KO it instead. Recruit next turn. Alpha's turn. Our first Scheme Twist. So the scheme twist says we will shuffle it into our Nega-Bomb deck and then reveal a random card. So there's going to be 7 cards here, and I reveal a random one. If it's a bystander, Alpha rescues it. If it is a twist, I KO it and KO everything in the HQ. Let's go for this one. Just a bystander. All right. No KOs just yet. And that's just a regular bystander. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to go for Surviving Sprig. 1 attack, and when you draw a new hand, you draw an extra card. I have 3 recruit left. We're going to go ahead and take Knives of the Hunter. It's an artifact that'll stay out, and once per turn I get 1 attack. Okay. Bravo's turn. We have the Mind Gem. Mind Gem gets a shard for each scheme twist stacked next to the scheme or in the KO pile. Luckily, because of the way this scheme works, there are none visible in the KO pile or next to the scheme, so this actually does not get any shards. Bravo has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, I do have the option of going for this Galactic Assassin. It makes it so that one villain does not get attack from shards. I'd kind of rather leave that for Alpha because Alpha's the one going to be giving them shards. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this other incoming detector. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alpha's turn. Just a Sentinel comes out. Running out of space here. Might have some escapes. Escapes will make me lose faster. Hopefully I can prevent that. So let's go with Knives of the Hunter. It's going to stay out, and I get 1 attack every turn. I'm going to put it over this corner here. You can only kind of see it. Surviving Sprig. Next turn, I'm going to draw 1 extra card. And that's 1 more attack. A total of 3 attack this turn. Then I have Bounty Hunter. 1 villain gains a shard. I'm going to go ahead and give it to this space gem that already has 1. So a total of 4 recruit. So what we will do here, we're going to go ahead and fight this Sentinel for 3. KO 1 of your heroes. I'm actually going to go ahead and KO this Trooper because I have more attack available than I do recruit right now. And then for 4 recruit, I'm going to take Trigger Happy. It's 2 attack, but once I play it, I get a shard for every Guardian I've played this turn. So that could really boost the number of shards I get. Okay, so that is it for Alpha. And Alpha gets to draw 7 thanks to Surviving Sprig. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, Bravo's turn. We have the Reality Gem. Reality Gem gets a shard for each Infinity Gem in the city or escape pile, and that's 1, 2, 3. So Reality Gem is at 8. So we have Incoming Detector. So it's going to stay out, and whenever a Master Strike or a ambush is completed, I get a shard. Interstellar Tracker. Look at the top card of your deck, discard it or put it back. I'm going to go ahead and discard this, and then it says because I played an Instinct, I can actually KO it. So I have a total of 4 recruit and only 2 attack, unfortunately. So for 4 recruit, we're going to go ahead and take another Interstellar Tracker. One. Two, three, four, five, six. Alpha's turn. Another reality gem. So this one's going to get 4 shards. Alright, so one of our challenges that we're going to run into here is everything is super strong to try to fight right now. So we may have some escapes coming up, and that's going to push us towards our end game here. So I only have 1, 2, and then an extra attack from my artifact, so it only puts me at 3. Oh, however, ambush effect did happen, and I have this incoming detector out. So incoming detector whenever a master strike or ambush. So I get 1 shard for Bravo. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to take this Galactic Assassin that lets me make something get no attack from shards. 1, 2. 3, 4, 5, 6. Bravo's turn. We have Soul Gem gets a shard for each villain in the city. So here's first things that's going to happen is we have 1 escape. So we have to KO something down here for the escape. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this Bounty Hunter because for right now it's not going to be super great for me. Then he escaped with a Bystander, so each player has to discard a card. Alpha is going to discard one of the recruits. Bravo only has 1 attack. We're going to go ahead and discard a card for that 1 attack. Then everything shifts, and the Soul Gem comes in and gets 5 shards. Now another effect did happen, so we're going to move this to 2 shards. Flip it over so it says 2. And that is 1 non-gray hero KO'd so far. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 total recruit. What we're going to go ahead and do is this time we're going to take Groot and Branches. I gain 2 shards, and I can spend those shards for recruit if I choose to. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alpha's turn. Oh man, these gems are coming out fast. So here's a couple things this time. Space Gem escapes. We're going to have to KO another hero down below. Let's go ahead and get rid of Gritty Scavenger because I have not gone for that yet. Then, because it had shards, Thanos gains 1 of those shards and is now at 25, and that is 1 less gem I can use to get against him. And the Time Gem's really rough because the Time Gem plays another card from the villain deck. Okay, this time it's just a Bystander, and it gains 1 shard because that Bystander has 1 victory point. And then another ambush happened, so we're going to move this to 3. And that is officially 2 non-grays. So let's see what we can accomplish here. So I have Galactic Assassin. I get to choose 1 villain that does not get a bonus from shards. So I'm going to choose this reality gem that has 4 shards on it. It does not get any bonus. So even though it has 4, it only has 5 attack this turn. That's 3 attack, 4 plus 1 from my artifact makes 5. 1, 2, 3 recruit only. We're going to go ahead and fight the reality gem. So their fight effect says put this into your discard pile as an artifact. So that means that when I draw it, I can play it. and I gain one of its shards only. The rest return to the supply. Okay, and then 3 recruit. Can't get anything down here. I'm going to go ahead and grab an officer so that I can kind of afford some good stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, Bravo's turn. We've got Shriek. It's a pretty high attack going on right now. So we're going to go ahead and play this other incoming detector. So now when an ambush happens, I'll get 2 shards. Then I'm going to play Interstellar Tracker. Look at the top card. I can discard it or put it back. I'll go ahead and leave it there. That's 2, 3, 4, 5 total recruit and 1 attack. For 5 recruit, I'll take a trigger happy on this side. Actually, I think I'm going to take another incoming detector, because then I can gain a bunch of shards. With my 3, I have a total of 4, which unfortunately is not enough to fight anything. The lowest is at 6. So this is going to be really rough, because I'm losing all of my defense against Thanos because his gems are going to be escaping. So 1, 2... 3, 4, 5, 6. Alpha's turn. Master Strike. All right, this one could hurt. So that's our second Master Strike. And it says that Thanos takes a non-gray hero from each player's hand. So Alpha only has Trigger Happy. So Trigger Happy is going to go away. I'm going to move this down here. That way I don't confuse this pile of souls with cards I can recruit. And Bravo also only has 1. So Bravo's going to lose this Interstellar Tracer. Now, or Tracker, sorry. Because a Master Strike happened, my incoming detector activates, but I have 2 of them, so I get 2 more shards, putting me at 5. So Alpha has 1, 2, 3, 4 attack only, and 3 recruit. This time we're going to take a new recruit rather than recruit or officer. 3. 4, 5, 6. Okay, Bravo's turn. I would love a twist right now. Nope, it's Carrion, so we have our second artifact escaping. So we're going to KO something down here. Let's go ahead and get rid of this destroyer. I haven't been able to afford it just yet anyway. Everything shifts over. And we've got Carrion entering. And we are at 3 heroes KO'd. 1, 2 attack, 3 recruit. Now, what I'm going to go ahead and do, with 2 attack and 3 recruit, I have 7 total. I'm going to go ahead and fight this time gem here for 7. I get to keep, I'm going to spend all 5 shards, but then I get to keep the one that the time gem has. It says I gain it and put it in my discard, and then this one, I can look at the top card. If it's a 0, I KO it. It is, so that is gone. And then I have a total of 3 recruit. We're going to take this Gritty Scavenger over here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alpha's turn. Another Master Strike, so he takes another non-gray hero from us. I'm going to go ahead 2, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4. As rough as it is, I'm going to let him take my surviving sprig on this side. And then over here, we're going to let him take Interstellar Tracker. Now I get 2 more shards on this side because of the Master Strike, though. Okay, so it's Alpha's turn. I'm going to play Bounty Hunter, and I'm going to go ahead and give another shard to the Soul Gem. And then I have 3, 4, 5, 6 total Recruit, and we're going to take another Galactic Assassin. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, why couldn't the Master Strike have happened this time? I wouldn't have had to get rid of anything on Alpha. Bravo. All right, our second twist, we're going to see if Bravo sets off one of the bombs or if we rescue a bystander. Ah, I'm just throwing cards everywhere. Okay, one last shuffle here. I think that's rough. Let's take this very end one. Whew. And this is a bystander that says to draw a card. So Bravo gets to draw 1 card. All right, so we're going to play Groot and Branches. And I get 2 more shards. Then I can use shards as Recruit this turn if I choose. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I could use shards to get up to 7 to get this Avatar of Destruction, and I think I might do that. So I'm going to spend 3 shards so that I have 7 to get Avatar of Destruction, double the attack you have. Really awesome, because if I end up like getting 5 shards, I can spend those 5 and have 10 attack if he's out. Fantastic. Ooh, that one's another really good one. It's just an extra card every turn. It basically just extends your hand size out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alpha's turn. Sentinel comes out. Alpha's going to start with New Recruit, draw a card, and 1 attack. New Recruit goes away. 2, 3 attack, 4 if I spend the shard, so we'll stick with the 3 for the moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to go ahead and take Trigger Happy for 4. And then for 3 attack, we will fight this Sentinel. KO one of my heroes. I will get rid of 1 agent. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got that reality gem here. 5, 6. Okay, Bravo's turn. Another Sentinel comes out. So we're going to play another incoming detector. So now I have 3 of them. So if anything, ambush or Master Strike, I get 3 shards. We're going to play Groot and Branches again. So I get 2 more shards. I can use Shards as Recruit. We're going to play Gritty Scavenger. I can discard a card to draw another card. Gave me 1 attack. Nothing really changed much on that, to be perfectly honest. 2, 3, 4. So once again, if I want, I can spend 3 to get this other really good one. You know, I think I'm going to do that, actually. I'm going to spend 3 shards. It leaves me with only 1. But I can get this Vengeance is Rocket. Ooh, actually, I don't know if I want to do that. Because now that I think about it, if I do that, something might escape. So I have 1 attack. Let's do this. I'm going to spend 2 shards with my 1 attack to fight a Sentinel and KO this agent here. And then I'm going to spend my other 2 shards for 4 total recruit. So, 6 total recruit, I'm sorry. So I can take this implanted... actually, let me take the Destroyer. That's 4 attack. There's another Surviving Sprig. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got the Time Gem on this side. Alpha's turn. Master Strike. He takes a non-gray from each player. Oh man, unfortunately he takes my Galactic Assassin because this does not count. And then on this side, there's none because the Time Gem does not count. So that's our 4th Master Strike, but I get 3 shards on Bravo's side for that activating. Okay, so we're going to play the Reality Gem. That's going to lower Thanos by 2, putting him at only 23 attack instead of 25. So much different. 2 attack, 2 recruit, 2, 3, 4 if I do this, so let me go ahead and fight Karyan. Feast. Whenever he feasts on a hero that costs 1 or more, he goes back. Actually, do I want to fight him? I can save that shard. I have a city space open right now. Shoot. That's a tough choice. No, I think I'm going to wait. I really want to fight him, but I'm kind of scared of what's coming up. Because I have a lot of cards left, so it could be anything. I don't even have a discard, so I can't even guess. And I just lost Galactic Assassin. Last thing I want to do is lose another Galactic Assassin. Those things are what I really need right now. Yeah, let me just grab a new recruit for 2. So this Reality Gem, whenever each turn at the beginning of the turn, I can look at the top card before I play it with a villain deck, and if it's not a Scheme Twist, I can put it on the bottom and gain a shard. So it's potential for getting more shards, but it does speed up those Scheme Twists. All right, let's see what it would have been. Ooh, it would actually been a Trigger Happy. A bunch of recruit next turn for Alpha. Bravo's turn. Demo Goblin captures a Bystander. And that was an ambush effect, so I get 3 more shards from my 3 incoming detectors. So Time Gem, I'm going to play that. Thanos now goes down to 21. And with the Time Gem, next turn, or I take another turn after this one before Alpha again. 2 attack, 3 recruit, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I'll fight this Demo Goblin. Or do I want to fight that Reality Gem for 8? No, that's fine. I'll fight this one. So Demo Goblin, Feast. He eats the top card of my deck. Just an agent here. And then I've got a Radiation Scientist. I'm going to go ahead and KO this trooper from my discard pile. And then I have 3 recruits. We'll grab Gritty Scavenger. I'll save that Sprig for the other side. Ooh, this is one of the best cards in the game. Deadliest Woman in Universe. She gets 2 shards, which is a guaranteed 2 attack every time. That's lasting. And then if you play a covert, it's an extra shard. So with 1 covert, she gives you a lasting 3 attack that you can use whenever. I think for a 3 cost, it's probably the most powerful card in the game. 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it stays Bravo's turn because of the time gem. We have a Doppelganger who is going to be at 4 attack. So what I'm going to go ahead and do here, we will play Gritty Scavenger. I can discard this agent to draw a card. And I got 1 attack out of that to recruit there. I'm going to definitely need to record these this turn for what's coming up. Then we're going to play we're going to play the Destroyer for attack, and each other player reveals an instinct or discards an artifact they control. Alpha does not have an instinct, so it's going to discard this reality gem. I probably, before I decide that, let me make sure I won't be able to hit him. I would be 1 attack short of hitting him anyway. Yeah, so let's go ahead and discard that. So we'll discard the reality gem, and oh, actually, no. We're going to discard Knives of the Hunter. But if I hit him this turn, something could escape next turn. No, okay. Man, sorry, I'm not on my game today. So I get a shard for that being discarded. That's 4 attack, okay? Then we're going to play Groot and Branches. I get 2 more shards. And I can use shards as recruit this turn. I'm going to turn this 3 into a 5. Five attack. 3 total recruit. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and spend all 6 shards for attack, and that's going to put me at 11 attack. And then we're going to play Avatar of Destruction, double the attack I have, and I now have 22. Okay, let's see what good stuff I can do here. We will fight the Soul Gem, which is at 11. I get 1 shard, and that's going to leave me with 11 attack left. And then we'll go ahead and fight the Reality Gem for 8. I get another shard. That's going to leave me with 3 left. Cards left in my deck. 5 left in my deck. I have 1 Gritty Scavenger, Groot and Branches, the Destroyer Avatar. So, if I'm not wrong about the count in my deck, I have Gritty Scavenger, and the rest of these are regular. So if I fight one of these, there's a good chance that I won't lose anything good. I'm going to take that chance. I'm going to spend 1 more shard to put me at 4. And I'm going to go for Carrion, especially with the odds. So Carrion says if he feasts on something that costs 1 or more, he comes back. So I just have to really hope it's not that. Whew. Trooper. All right. So Kariana's gone. Total of 3 recruit. We're going to take Deadliest Woman in the Universe. One, 2, 3, 4. I was right, and it was further down. That was a pretty good call, if I do say so myself. Okay. Alpha's turn. Power Gem. This one gets +1 for each Master Strike. We've already had 4, so it's going to get 4 shards. That is an ambush completed, so I get 3 more shards on this side. And Alpha has 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 recruit. I have 2 attack, but it's not going to do me any good. And he's actually at 6 now because he moved. I'm going to take Surviving Sprig for 3. I have 3 left. We'll take a Gritty Scavenger. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Bravo's turn. Scheme Twist. All right. So I've rescued 2 Bystanders out of 6 already, so that puts us at 4 and 3 twists. So we're pretty even odds on getting a twist and losing a bunch of heroes. So let's hope that we do not do that. All right. Oof. Another bystander, but that means twist number 4, there's more twists than bystanders officially. So we'll see how that one goes. All right. That's supposed to say 3, not 1. No, that's the 5. That's the one I want. Okay. So, 2 Gritty Scavenger. I'll go ahead and discard this agent to draw a card. Deadliest Woman in the Universe. Let's go ahead and play another Gritty Scavenger. To be honest, I'm not going to discard the card. That's 2 more, so 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to play Deadliest Woman, and I get 2 more shards. It's going to put me at 6 total for now. And then with 7 recruits, I'm going to take this Vengeance's Rocket. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, I got 2 more next turn. Oh, I've been forgetting. No, I got rid of it. That's why I haven't been using the effect. All right. Just a Sentinel this turn. Okay, so Alpha's got Bounty Hunter. We're going to give 1 shard to the Power Gem. And then Galactic Assassin. The Power Gem does not get any boosts this time. Unfortunately, though, I have 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't even have enough to fight it. It's down to 4. And then 4, 5, 6 recruit. I'm back at that point of risking killing the top card of my deck. To be honest, the only thing I'm scared of killing is that Infinity Gem. Let's take a chance here, though. Without spending the shard, I'll go ahead and kill Doppelganger. He feasts. Alright, it was just an agent. And then 2, 4, 6. I am going to go ahead and grab Groot and Branches for 4. And New Recruit for 2. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, Bravo's turn. Another Sentinel. Let's start with Soul Gem. Whenever I defeat something, I put a shard on the Soul Gem, and then once per turn, I can use attack based on the number of shards. So he's kind of his own special thing. I don't have a good spot for him, so I'm going to kind of set him like this. So Thanos is down by 4, so he's at 21. Another Reality Gem, so he is officially at 19. I think I can now put a dice on him because I have a dice that goes down or goes up to 19. Or let me put 18. That way I can just count that shard on top of it. Then we're going to play Groot and Branches. I gain 2 more shards. I'm just going to turn this 3 into a 5. The Destroyer. Alpha reveals a instinct. No instinct. So we're going to discard Knives of the Hunter, and I gain another shard, and then that's 4 attack. Then one more makes 5. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if I would like to, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's go ahead and use all of them. All of my shards, so that's 9 more attack, putting me at 14. And then Avatar of Destruction, double that, putting me at 28. So, for 28 attack, let's go ahead and hit Thanos for 18, or 19, sorry, and I get 1 shard back. Leaves me with 9 left. Each other player reveals their hand and gains a wound for each card that has the same name as a hero in the Bound Souls pile. So, Alpha has a Trigger Happy, which is going to be the only one. So, Alpha gains 1 wound. Well, that's 1 hit on Thanos. And I got his 1 shard. That's actually Alpha's shard over there. And then I still have 9 attack left. What do I have? I'm pretty positive that last card in my deck, I only have 1 card left. I'm pretty positive by looking at my discard pile that it is a 0 cost. It might even be my last trooper other than this one. So I'm going to go ahead and fight Shriek. Now Shriek does say if she feasts on a 0 cost that Alpha gains a wound, but I'm just going to have to accept that. Well, it was an agent, not a trooper, but I was right about it being 0. So Alpha does gain a wound. And then I put a shard on the Soul Gem, and once per turn I can use that as 1 extra attack. And then I'll go ahead and use my last 3 attack to take a Sentinel out. That puts another shard on the Soul Gem. Let me push that at a 2. So once per turn I can get 2 attack. And then I have to KO one of my heroes, so let's get rid of this little guy. Alright. That was a very eventful turn. Thinning that deck down and getting good stuff every turn. Alpha's turn. Shriek comes out. So Alpha's going to play Gritty Scavenger. And we'll discard this Trooper to draw a card. Okay, we got our Reality Gem. So we'll play the Reality Gem. And Thanos goes down to 16 now. And then Trigger Happy, I played 1 Guardian, so I get 1 Shard. It's 2 attack, 5 Recruit. We'll take another Trigger Happy. And then for 2 + 1, we will fight this Sentinel and KO an agent. 1, 2, 3, 4. Move 6. Okay. So this is my first turn actually having a Reality Gem at the beginning of the turn, so I can reveal the top card. And if it's not a twist, oh, well, so much for that. If it wasn't a twist, I could move it to the bottom if I wanted. But it is a twist, so that's going to get shuffled in. So now we're at the rough point of there are 4 twists and only 3 bystanders left. Oh my God. God. So next time there's going to be 5 twists and 2 bystanders. Oh, I've never gone 4 twists without getting one of these on this scheme before. It's terrifying. Okay. So let's start with Groot and Branches. I get 2 more shards. The Destroyer. Alpha does not have any instinct, so we're going to get rid of that Reality Gem. Thanos does go back to 18, but I get a shard. And that's 4 attack. Vengeance is Rocket. Unfortunately, I don't have one of my scavengers this turn, so he's just at his 5 attack. I have 2, 3, 4 shards. I'm going to spend the 2 from my soul gem, but I keep the shards there, and then I'll spend these 4 to put me at 15. And then we'll play Avatar of Destruction to double it, to put me at 30. And I have a total of 2 recruit. So for 30 attack, we will hit Thanos for 18. Yeah. Oops. That leaves me with 12 left. Each other player reveals their hand and discards all cards from their hand with the same name as a hero in the Bound Souls pile. So I think that's Surviving Sprig only. Yep, so Alpha loses Surviving Sprig. And then I still have 12 attack. We're going to fight the Power Gem because it has 3, 4, 5 shards plus 7 is 12. And I get that one. And then Soul Gem bumps up to 3 because that is the 3rd villain I have killed while it's been out. Okay, and then I have 2 total recruit. We'll just take a new recruit. I'm going to draw 1 more card. Okay. Alpha's turn. There's that 5th scheme twist. All right. Probably going to have our first bomb detonate here. And if I don't, that is extreme luck. Alright, yep, that's what I thought. So our first detonation, and it KOs all heroes down here. So that's 5 of them, and each player gains a wound. And that puts me at 8 non-gray KOs. Some good stuff came out, though, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Okay, so Alpha has a new recruit and another new recruit. That's 2 attack. Three, 4, so I only have 4 attack. 5, even with this, so I can't even fight her. 2, 3, 4 recruit, and Shriek gets a shard. We're gonna go ahead and take element guns because it gives me a shard every turn. Ooh, actually no, we will take Deadliest Woman Alive, or in the universe, because that gives me 2 shards, possibly even 3. Alright, Bravo's turn. Sentinel. Oh, actually, using that reality gem, I'm going to go ahead and put the Sentinel on the bottom and gain a shard. And play another card. Ah, it's still Sentinel. Nice. Okay. So, Gritty Scavenger. Discard this agent to draw a card. We're going to go ahead and play another one. Discard another agent to draw another card. That's 4 recruit. Power Gem comes out. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. So drops him back down to 16 again. And then Power Gem gives me 2 attack every turn. We're going to play the Destroyer. Doesn't do anything to Alpha this time because Alpha doesn't even have any artifacts to discard. Groot and Branches, 2 more recruit. Or not 2 more recruit, 2 more shards, I'm sorry. But I can use shards as recruit. And then Deadliest Woman, I played Groot and Branches, so I get 3 more. So I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shards this turn. And 4, 5, 6, 7 guaranteed attack, 8, 9 guaranteed. Ooh. So I have 3, 4, 5 from my Power Gem, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I could go for Thanos again. Or I could go for the Godslayer Blade. Let's do this. I'm going to spend 4 shards for recruit and take the Godslayer Blade. And then I have 4. I'm going to go ahead and fight the Sentinel. Ooh, but I don't have anything good to KO for the Sentinel. And if I do Shriek, I still have Avatar of Destruction is for sure in there. And I think that's it. I don't think I have any other non-grays. But what if Avatar of Destruction is the top card of my deck? I'm not willing to take that chance because now that I think about it, the other rare is the only other card. So, no. So let's actually go ahead. We're going to backtrack a little bit. I'm not going to take the Godslayer. I'm going to keep those 4. And I'm going to go ahead and spend them. Plus my 3. to fight Thanos. It's the safer option. Each other player discards an Infinity Gem. Alpha does not have any Infinity Gems out right now. All right. Let's see what that top card would have been. Oh God, I'm so glad that I did not fight the Feast. Ooh, that would have been terrible. Oh, and then the next one was Vengeance. Oh, new recruit, no wonder. Okay, I was like, I think I have too many non-gray or too many grays, but I forgot I bought a new recruit as well. Well then. 6. Okay. Oops. Alpha's turn. Scheme twist. Alright. So we have 6 twists in here and 2 total bystanders. I didn't even flip. Oh my God! Okay. This scheme is scary. So we've got Knives of the Hunter for 1 attack this every turn. Galactic Assassin, we'll just say that Shriek gets no bonuses. It's 4 total attacks so far. Groot and Branches, I get 2 more shards. So I have 3 recruit. We'll take a surviving sprig for 3. And then, you know what? I'm just going to fight this Sentinel. And we'll KO that guy. Oh, I could have feasted. 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. Bravo's turn. Sentinel. Okay. So, new recruit. 1 attack, draw a card. Gritty Scavenger will discard this agent to draw another card. The Destroyer. Alpha does not have an instinct, so it's going to discard the knives, and I get a shard. I forgot to use the reality gem, but that's okay. And that's 4 more attack. Groot and Branches, that's 2 more. And then Vengeance is Rocket. This time I did play another tech, so I get 4 more attack because there are 4 strikes, so it's 9 just from him. So that puts me at 14. $15, $16, $17 from Soul Gem. $18, $19 from the Power Gem. We'll go ahead and spend the 3. And it's 22. And Avatar of Destruction jumps me to 44. So let's fight Thanos for 16. Only 1 left. Gain a hero from the soul pile, and then each other player puts a non-gray into it. We'll take Trigger Happy, and then each other player has to put 1 from their discard that's a non-gray. We'll go ahead and give Bounty Hunter. Not that it really matters, because I have 28 left. So I could go 7, 8, 9, 10. and I would still have 18 left. So we'll fight Shriek for 6. KO the top. Oh, man. Deadliest woman dies. She gets eaten. Kill the Sentinel, get rid of this agent, and fight Thanos. I honestly did not expect to win that one. Not only does Thanos terrify me, but the scheme terrifies me. Bystander, Doppelganger, 3 more cards, and 3 more turns for another twist. I want to know where the next strike was. Oh, the next strike was almost towards the bottom. Well then, let's see what kind of points we ended up with. Alpha had very little, but Bravo dominated. Alpha had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 total points for Alpha. Bravo, 7, 8, 12, 19, 26, 33, 34, 35, 39, 46, 47, 50, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57. So 9 and 57. All right, a win on our first game. I'm perfectly fine with that. Now, the thing about that is definitely the full team of Guardians helped that. Guardians all together is really powerful. Next time I fight Thanos could be a whole different scenario if I don't have enough Guardians. So 9 and 57. Total twists played was 6. Yeah, 6. Escaped Bystanders was 1. And escaped villains was 3. So total points. 41 for the game. Not bad. Well, thank you guys so much for watching the first game in our new expansion. Have a wonderful rest of your day.